Welcome to the mythical creatures.
Bigfoot, also known as Sasquatch, is one of the most enduring and captivating cryptids in modern folklore. Described as a large, ape-like creature inhabiting the forests of North America, Bigfoot has intrigued researchers, enthusiasts, and skeptics alike for decades. From Native American legends to modern-day sightings and scientific investigations, the mystery surrounding Bigfoot continues to fuel debate and fascination. The legend of Bigfoot is deeply rooted in the oral traditions of various Native American tribes across North America. Tales of giant, hairy, man-like creatures, referred to as Sasquatch, Skookum, or other regional names, have been passed down through generations. These creatures were often depicted as guardians of the wilderness or powerful spirits inhabiting remote, mountainous regions. The term Sasquatch itself originates from the Halkomelem language of the Coast Salish people, translating roughly to wild man or hairy man. For example, among the Salish peoples of the Pacific Northwest, stories of Sasquatch are common, portraying the creature as a mystical being with both benevolent and ominous qualities. Similarly, the Tsetsails First Nations of British Columbia refer to these creatures as Saskets, emphasizing their role in local mythology and cultural beliefs. While indigenous lore provides a rich foundation, Bigfoot gained broader attention in the late 19th and early 20th centuries through encounters and sightings reported by European settlers. These encounters, often described in newspapers and local folklore, laid the groundwork for Bigfoot's emergence into mainstream American culture. Descriptions of Bigfoot vary, but several common characteristics emerge from eyewitness accounts and alleged encounters. Size: Bigfoot is typically described as standing between 7 and 10 feet tall, 2.1 to 3 meters, with a robust and muscular build. Appearance: the creature is covered in dark, shaggy hair, ranging from black to reddish-brown. Its face is often described as flat and without a prominent snout, featuring deep-set eyes and a wide, pronounced brow ridge. Footprints: one of the most frequently cited pieces of evidence for Bigfoot's existence is its footprints. These prints are large, measuring up to 24 inches in length, with a distinctive shape resembling a human foot, but much larger and broader. Some footprint casts purportedly show dermal ridges and other anatomical details that proponents argue cannot be easily hoaxed. Witnesses often report a strong, musky odor accompanying Bigfoot, which adds to the eerie and primal nature of alleged encounters. The modern era of Bigfoot sightings began in earnest in the mid-20th century, with several notable incidents and pieces of evidence capturing public imagination. Jerry Crew's footprints. In 1958, construction worker Jerry Crew discovered large, human-like footprints at a logging site in Northern California. Dubbed Bigfoot by local journalists, this discovery sparked widespread interest and fueled subsequent searches and investigations. The Patterson-Gimlin film, 1967. Perhaps the most famous piece of evidence in Bigfoot lore is the Patterson-Gimlin film. Shot on October 20th, 1967, near Bluff Creek, California, by Roger Patterson and Bob Gimlin, the film purportedly shows a female Bigfoot walking along the creek bed. The creature, colloquially known as Patty, is depicted with a fluid gait and musculature that some argue would be difficult to replicate with contemporary costume technology. Despite extensive analysis and scrutiny, the film remains controversial, with skeptics and believers alike debating its authenticity. Other evidence: in addition to footprints and films, Bigfoot enthusiasts and researchers have collected hair samples, alleged fecal matter, and occasional photographs and videos purportedly depicting the creature. However, much of this evidence remains inconclusive or subject to debate due to the lack of definitive scientific verification. The question of Bigfoot's existence has generated numerous theories and hypotheses, ranging from the plausible to the speculative. Undiscovered primate. One of the prevailing scientific theories posits that Bigfoot could be a remnant population of a large, undiscovered primate species. Proponents of this theory often point to similarities between reported Bigfoot sightings and the physical characteristics of known primates like gorillas and orangutans. Some suggest a potential link to Gigantopithecus, an extinct ape species native to Asia, which shared some physical traits with reported Bigfoot sightings. Surviving hominid species. Another hypothesis proposes that Bigfoot represents a surviving population of an ancient hominid species, such as a relict population of Neanderthals or Denisovans. This theory speculates that isolated groups of these early humans could have migrated to North America during ancient times, via land bridges or coastal routes, adapting to their new environment and evolving into what is now known as Bigfoot. Hoaxes and misidentification. Skeptics argue that many Bigfoot sightings can be attributed to hoaxes, misidentifications of known animals, such as bears, or psychological phenomena such as pareidolia, where the brain perceives patterns, such as faces, in random stimuli. The prevalence of hoaxes, including admitted instances such as the Ray Wallace hoax, where large footprints were faked using carved wooden feet, has contributed to skepticism surrounding the existence of Bigfoot. Supernatural and extraterrestrial theories. Among more fringe theories, some speculate that Bigfoot could be a supernatural entity, or even an extraterrestrial being. Reports occasionally link Bigfoot sightings with UFO sightings or other paranormal phenomena, suggesting an otherworldly origin or interdimensional capabilities. Despite decades of alleged sightings and occasional pieces of evidence, mainstream science remains largely skeptical of Bigfoot's existence. Several key arguments underpin this skepticism. Lack of physical evidence. Critics argue that the absence of a Bigfoot carcass, bones, or other physical remains, despite numerous reported sightings, raises significant doubts about the creature's existence. In ecosystems where such a large primate would presumably require substantial resources to survive, the absence of definitive evidence, such as nests, food caches, or remains, presents a substantial challenge to the hypothesis of Bigfoot's existence. Ecological feasibility. Large primates, such as gorillas and orangutans, require extensive habitats and resources to sustain populations. Critics argue that the remote forests of North America, while vast, would likely leave more ecological traces, such as scat, hair samples, or nesting sites, if they were inhabited by a large, undiscovered primate species like Bigfoot. Cultural and psychological factors. The cultural phenomenon surrounding Bigfoot, including its portrayal in media and popular culture, contributes to a cycle of belief and skepticism. Some argue that cultural narratives and expectations can influence eyewitness accounts, contributing to the persistence of Bigfoot sightings despite the lack of corroborating physical evidence. Despite the scientific skepticism surrounding its existence, Bigfoot has left an indelible mark on popular culture and the public imagination. Media and entertainment. Bigfoot has inspired numerous books, films, documentaries, and television series exploring its legend. From serious investigative documentaries to comedic portrayals, Bigfoot continues to captivate audiences worldwide. Cryptozoology and research. The search for Bigfoot has given rise to a dedicated field of study known as cryptozoology, the study of creatures whose existence has not been scientifically substantiated. Cryptozoologists and amateur researchers conduct expeditions, analyze evidence, and debate theories in pursuit of validating the existence of Bigfoot and similar cryptids. Tourism and local economies. Communities associated with Bigfoot sightings often embrace the legend as a cultural and economic asset. Festivals, museums, and tourist attractions celebrating Bigfoot attract visitors and bolster local economies, demonstrating the enduring appeal of the cryptid beyond scientific inquiry. In conclusion, Bigfoot represents a captivating blend of folklore, scientific inquiry, and cultural fascination. Whether viewed as a mythological figure, a potential scientific discovery, or a cultural icon, Bigfoot continues to provoke debate and intrigue. The persistence of reported sightings, coupled with occasional pieces of evidence and the cultural impact of the legend, ensures that the search for Bigfoot will endure as a symbol of humanity's enduring curiosity about the mysteries of the natural world. While skeptics argue for a lack of empirical evidence and scientific plausibility, proponents maintain that the sheer volume of eyewitness accounts, footprint casts, and anecdotal reports warrant continued investigation. As technology advances and ecological understanding deepens, the debate over Bigfoot's existence remains as mysterious and compelling as the creature itself.
Thanks for watching. It will be nice to see you again in the world of mythical creatures.